I guess to do the finishing blow, I believe. $30, $34 twice. 30 hertz. I'll just do it. Okay, and now I'm gonna attack her like. I might try Micaiah, just in case she has like a line or something with Yuno, or with Yun. She won't attack. She doesn't attack Yun. I think this is kind of extra, but it's fine. Defeat the boss. Yeah, I'll just do it. Oh, sweet.
We have to put an end to this. Take all the power I have.
Thank you. I'll use it well.
Alright, it's beat. I guess that's Yun.
What of you? Are you leaving?
I am. But I believe it's for the best. This world does not need gods. We have always failed you. We've made you weak. That's why we must go.
You don't have to leave.
Huh?
It's true. We don't have much use for gods. But well, you show us what we should aspire to. We need inspiration. You give us a reason to grow, to become more than we are. And if we don't have that, Yune, we're nothing more than statues.
Can you forgive me for the pain I've caused?
I don't know. But you have already forgiven us. How could we not? We are all family. We will try to understand one another, even when we disagree.
You're right. I will try one more time.
So, so remember when I said we miss out on some dialogue? When this game concludes, everybody's gonna have something that happens to them if you let them live throughout the whole game. So since Sephiram wasn't grabbed, we don't get to see his little dialects, but if you don't really care about that, here's the ending. It was a lot of specific conditions. And then what you would do is, since you beat the game, this would considered a clear, so you would play it again and unlock all the stuff. So if you wanted Sephiram, if you wanted Petals, if you wanted all that stuff, you played through it again. And that's what I did. But this time, I played through it as through a second playthrough and just missed the Sephiram stuff because I didn't know I need to fucking juggle chainsaws for him. I just forgot. Crowned the 15th queen of Dayan prior kings Peleus's entreaty, Micaiah used her new era of prosperity. So she's the queen. This is the text I'm talking about. That if everyone lived, you just get to see this. So Sephiram, but certain characters come up on the screen and talk to each other. So like minor characters like Edwin, doesn't really matter, but Sephiram got some talking to it. Soth is canonically married to Micaiah. Edwin became a townsman despite his queen's wishes. He would often bring good news. Leonardo rebuilt the army with his skills and good looks. He would get a lot of girls. Nolan would wander kingdoms, saving those in advisory stories of his whatever became legend. Lauren returned to her home at the church and became a mother to many orphans. Ela returned to the travels as a merchant, as a whatever. Somewhere right now, she's hungry. Look out at his homeland. Everyone relied on him for his honesty, if clumsy work. Worked tirelessly as Dayan's military and statesmanship. Traveled Teleus as a mercenary. Some say he eventually settled in Gala. Bearing her father's ideas, she made her land and people prosper. Though unparalleled in his strength, Har never fought again. Rather, he carried cargo in Torella. He became a cargo man. Watch over her beloved whatevers. Oh, here we go. See? Since Petal lives, he gets a little this. So, for the Sephiram, or Lihar, or whatever, he would have talked, I think, to the Apostle about how he was a heroine tribe. Like, it sucks we don't see the dialects, and I would have loved to attack the Order and see that little dialects. But an entire playthrough just to get that, I think it also shows, like, another little movie, like a backstory. But it's not that big of a deal. He only gets one fight against God. But that's, I don't believe you. Because, my dear, you have the mark. Wait, you don't have a mark? He said, I got this mark when I was 13, not when I was a baby. He's not her kid. After revealing his lack of royal blood, he gave up the throne, and then Micaiah becomes the queen either way. Either he dies and she becomes the queen of Dayan, or he realizes he isn't actually her son, so he's not royalty. So yeah, okay, even though Raphael died in the last fight, they don't punish you for it. Oh, it says he's severely wounded. God damn it. It doesn't tell you what happened because he's severely wounded. Whatever. It's okay. Dang it. I could reset, but I could go back a level or two and fix that, but I don't care. Yeah, I think it's wise to just not bring him. Get that off my screen. I didn't even bring him. He died proud of how he spent his life. He's the new Lion King. Okay. Captain of the Home Guard. Avoided battle and lived his days peace and harmony. Lived free and wild in the forest. She often told her young comrades of the war of the heron therein. I don't even know that guy's name. Sister. You're my elder sister, aren't you? I was wondering when they were gonna bring this up. Yeah, Micaiah and Sanaki are sisters. Same eye color. She can hear the goddess. There was an older sister assassination. It had to do with branding. Lithran. They were nice. Was feared by her subordinates. Okay. To the former slaves traveled. Oliver followed his calling as a guardian of beauty by sponsoring many artists, especially those who despised him. Gathered like-minded individuals to form a tiny settlement in which later became a great country. We did have 2 deaths though, technically, but I'm not worried about. All these creatures should feel really sick now that everybody's alive again. Tabarn was chosen as the first king of the unified bird clans and brought them great respect out of the nations. Saved from the Black Flag, he left his people and the nation and became a diplomat, finding atonement for the work. I don't care. Leanne and Nealucci went back to the shadows he knew well. He was a man of mystery till the end. Guarding peace, so many had died for. I'm pretty sure you were able to recruit these guys, but it never let me. It said just let them live, and I did, and he said follow the orders. Maybe they were in my party, and I just needed to swap out people, but I don't know where they were at. Governed Crimea. Remained as a royal knight because the empire was too strict. Royal knight renounced to the land of beauty and prowess, enemies and allies alike. Brahm farmed for the rest of his peaceful life. He never lifted a weapon again. Meg had an ordinary marriage in her village and had an ordinary family. Her house was always full of laughter. Heather returned home to take care for her mother, swearing off her roguish ways. Yet somehow she always had money. The war over, Dan David, lucky wayfarer, hung up his lance, became a traveling performer. His act could make anybody laugh. Returned to running the store with her husband and daughter. Second in command. Once a year she'd visit the graves of her fallen friends. Lays days away in his old haunts. An expert at all he puts his hands to. He chose none as his calling. He found many women, but he never found true love. Oscar returned to the Royal Knights. Boy trained in and day out, so not to lose his spot on some stupid rookie. He never did either. Rolf remained the mercenaries. He always in demand as a tutor of his marksmanship. Small chapel in the corner, old keep. He taught school there. He sought off the search for new opponents, but sometimes rested at Gerald's retreat. Many younger suitors, she gave the nod to none of them and lived happily alone. Though tactical genius unmatched, Sora never used his talents for anyone but Ike. I don't think that was everyone, but that's the L, I guess. Alright, we are done with Fire Emblem. It does suck about the Libran thing, but it just would have been like when I was a kid, this shit would have mattered. It would have been like, I gotta play that again to see that final complete ending, and then I would have made sure Raphael didn't die and all that other stuff. And it was really cool to play through the game again for me and get certain lines of text. However, since I did most of the lines of text you could do, and it's like a 40-hour game, I'm not going back and doing that again. But I did enjoy my stay with Fire Emblem. It was very fun. Anybody watching this in the future for a Let's Play or watching it now, it sucks I didn't get him. Like, I am sad that things turned the way they did. I just didn't do my research. I did get at least this as a second playthrough. What I could have done is played through this normal and then did the research, but I feel like I would have forgot, so it would have been 2 playthroughs, where the second time I don't get Leanne, but I get at least King Petals. Would I play it again? Maybe, but probably not. I gotta get these last couple videos for this game down. I'm gonna go get dinner, and then I think okay, so Andre, are you at work? So because the Roblox stuff, I think we still need to do before the counter switches. Yeah, it was a really good game. Okay, so I'm gonna edit all of these, unless you don't mind me editing them during Roblox. And we can knock out the quest. So it's either we play those easier modes together, and I'm like kinda AFK and you carry. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Fire Emblem's finally done. Man, I knew from the start all the twists and turns. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, that's a good call. I'll get the first couple splits started so that it's not as much work. But I'm going to let these credits complete so that I, you know, in case there's like anything after this. I don't think there is. But hey, I forgot Lee Rand thing. By the way, Andre, Lindsay was here like 2 hours ago. She did come here with her children. Yeah, I was playing through the Black Knight section because that one was like really long, and I got a knock on my door, and it was my mother knocking, but I was in like a gap. I did press clip to when it happened so that I could like splice it out, and basically when I open the door, I see little Emma, a little baby. She looks like that. the little baby. And I just go, "Hi, Emma." And then my mom peeks her head out from like the door and says, "Hey, we were just stopping by and saying hello." I was just like, "Okay." Yeah. I mean, Lindsay and I broke up a long time ago, dude. I'm pretty sure she had the. I think that baby is like almost 3 years old. We broke up like 4 years ago. We broke up like 4 years ago. We broke up like 4 years ago, and then I think she got knocked up like 9 months into living. She basically moved away, and while like into Florida, and she like just fooled around down there and fucked around. And after like 9 months of being down there, she got knocked up and had the kid like a few months later or whatever, I guess. Or I mean like 9 months after that. So she's probably like getting close to 3 years old. But to me, she's a baby. She's getting older though, so her cuteness is starting to go. It would have been nice to see her when she was a lot younger and deal with the baby phase of it, but Lindsay's good. Are we done? And days long past, a young man strolled the lands of Tellius. He was simple yet true, his deeds brave and noble. It's Ike. That's Ike when he was a younger in the first game. Old Bjorka lagoons. The hero's name Ike. You will see a warm smile and a tale of two with courage and honesty. Yep. There it is. I probably should include that in the ending. What it